Good morning, everyone. So today we are going to discuss about the electric flux. Before we start this, we need to understand what is the meaning of flux. Okay. So उसके लिए we'll go to your kitchen and kitchen में हमारे पास है strainer. Okay. सो यू जस्ट इमेजिन दैट के आपके पास एक ये स्टेनर है और आपने वाटर टैप के नीचे उस स्टेनर को रखा है. ओके. So what is going to happen? You have, if you want to maximize your flow of water that is passing through a strainer, then what you will do? You will keep the strainer such a way that the plane of the strainer is horizontal and the flow of water is vertical, and that is how it is going to make 90-degree angle between them. Right? Okay. So that is the maximum volume that will be passing through the strainer at any time. What happens if you are going to tilt the strainer? Okay. So let us say there is a flow of water, and if you have tilted the strainer, then obviously the amount of water which is passing through the strainer will be less, and there will be a moment in where if you keep the strainer like this, then no water will pass through strainer. So flux भी कुछ ऐसा ही है. Let us try to understand it with the analogy, liquid analogy. Okay. So consider the flow of liquid with velocity v. Okay, it is a vector quantity through a small flat surface ds. So over here ds is also a vector quantity. Okay, अभी तक आपने शायद देखा होगा area element. Area is it is also a area is also a vector quantity. Okay, so both are kept at normal to the surface. So let us consider that we have this blue thing which is a area element. Okay, and it is normal to the flow of liquid. Okay, liquid की जो direction है उससे ये 90 degree का angle बना रहा है. The rate of flow of liquid is given by the volume crossing the area per unit time VDS. Okay, per unit time VDS, and it represents the flux of liquid flowing across the plane. Okay, so if we consider flux, then it can be given as dot product of two vectors. One is the velocity and another is the area element. Okay, now if we are going to tilt this, तो यहाँ पे डॉट प्रोडक्ट है, उसको मैं आसानी से वी डी एस कोस थीटा ऐसा लिख के रिप्रेजेंट कर सकता हूँ. ओके, सो नाउ लेट अस कम बैक टू आवर ओरिजिनल टॉपिक दैट इज रिलेटेड विद द इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स. ओके, सो इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्स, you can imagine that the flow of liquid is like field lines. Okay, and the area element is as it is. So let us consider the first figure. Okay, in first figure you can see that we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 number of electric field lines are there. So I am just writing in short that these are the electric field lines. Okay, 6 lines you can see over here, right? Okay, then you can see that in this blue line it shows our area element. Okay, it is the area element, and I can express it with the ds, or small area element can also be expressed by delta s. Okay, so how many lines are passing through this surface area? So you can say that 6 lines are passing through this, right? Okay, okay, fine. Now consider a next figure in which the area element has been slightly tilted. Okay, so I'll show you how it is tilted over here. So this is the electric field line, which is, this is the area element which is tilted, right? Okay, so again my question is how many lines are, इसका आंसर क्या था? 6 था, right? Again, how many lines are passing? So as you can see, line number 1 cannot pass through this area element, and line number 6 cannot pass through the area elements. So how many lines are passing? So your answer is 4, right? And over here, if I'll tilt more, Okay, then you can see over here, out of 6 lines, 1, 2 and 5, 6 cannot pass through this, and only line number 3, line number 3, line number 5 and line number 4 are passing. So my answer over here is 3 lines are passing, right? Oh, okay. So what I am trying to tell you is, as you are going to increase the angle, if you are going to tilt the area element, then eventually the number of lines which is passing through the area is going to decrease, right? Okay. If we consider the last case, in which I have fully tilted and I have put the area element which is parallel to the electric field lines, then in this case you can see that no lines are passing, right? Okay, so for this the answer is 0, right? So let us try to write this in angle way. Okay, तो यहाँ पे मान लो कि this is x axis, तो area element is making 0 angle with this, so I'll write that this theta, the angle is 0. Over here I have made a little bit tilt, let us say approximately this is equals to 30 degree. Over here I have made angle of suppose 45 degree, okay, and over here as you can see the area element is totally vertical, okay, and it is making 90 degree angle, and that is how it is 90 degree, right? Okay, so as the angle is increasing, the number of field lines which is passing through the area is decreasing, right? So same thing is written over here, the number of lines crossing a unit area placed normal to the field at a point is a measure of strength of electric field at that point. Another thing that we have seen discussed in this figure is number of field lines is proportional to E delta S cos theta. E, that is the electric field, okay, delta S cos theta is the area element, okay. थीटा से ही डिसाइड होता है कि हाउ मच इट इज टिल्टेड. Let us take a case, if theta is 90 degree, then if theta is 90 degree, then cos theta is 0, and if cos theta is 0, then number of field lines is 0, because cos theta element 0 हो जाएगा, पूरा multiplication, पूरी term है वो 0 हो जाएगी, and that is how my answer will be 0. And आप इसको ऐसे भी सोच सकते हो कि डेल्टा एस, दैट एरिया एलिमेंट इज पैरेलल टू द फील्ड लाइंस, दैट इज पैरेलल टू द फील्ड लाइंस, राइट? सो पूरे डिस्कशन में हम ये भी बोल सकते हैं कि नॉट ओनली द नंबर ऑफ फील्ड लाइन इज इंपॉर्टेंट, बट अलोंग विथ दैट द ओरिएंटेशन ऑफ एरिया एलिमेंट is also important, right? Thank you.